Hey babes and babettes, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Ashton, and for those of you returning, welcome back babes and babettes. Today's video is going to be showing you how I have changed my setup for November. I know y'all, it's only been 2 weeks in, but those were the most unproductive 2 weeks that I have had in a very long time. This past week was my birthday, and I was actually off of work for my birthday. Let's just get down into showing you the newness of this video. So as you guys can tell, a mini has been added to my lineup. I was actually inspired by Ashley Creates. It's Ashley Anderson Creates. I will link her channel down below. Honestly, y'all, this is the first time in a while that a planner babe has actually inspired me so much that she has, and I just want to give a shout out to her because she's awesome. And thanks, Ashley, for all the awesome videos that you keep putting up and for inspiring me to create more videos. So, in my November lineup, we have our classic and our mini. Now, in November, for the rest of November at least, I am still going to be using my classic, and I'm still going to be using my classic. I'm also going to be using my mini. My classic, as you guys know, used to be my everything planner, everything that is in my brain. But this used to be this is my planner for my classic. Don't pay attention to this over here. I have not figured out how I want to set this part of my deluxe cover up. You guys already know my Maleficent cover, Run This Castle. Maleficent is my absolute favorite Disney villain. Love her. So I have my vision board for November, which I taped to the front of my November covers. This is the week that we are currently in. Still my birthday week. Birthday was Tuesday. Today's Friday, which is why these have not fully been planned out. This was my catch-all planner right here. I used the color blocking layout, or some of you know it as a student blocking layout. I have loved this layout this month, or this year. So I chose this one, and I ended up falling in love with it. But I am now ready to switch out of this. The thing that I changed is this. I added a mini. I've had a mini before. I used to use a mini for work at the library. It wasn't working. It was too small for all the stuff that I had to get done for work. So I got rid of it. Well, I still have the deluxe cover that somebody had sent me. I got this cute little dude and this cute little dude. This actually is Trip from, shoot, now I can't remember, but I'll find it for y'all because she has a really cute section of freebies that have little Trip things on them. Trip is the marshmallow. He's super cute. He does all kinds of things throughout the year, and she always has a freebie every season with his logo. So this actually is from a different shop, and I want to say it was Lovely Planners, so I will link that down below. And then this was from A Country Girl's Life. I'll link her down below. And then I started doing my catch-all in my mini. And I found these dashboard layouts, or printable layouts, that you can print a mini, a classic, or a big, I do believe is what she has listed. This is the week I'm in now. And y'all, I've only been in here 1 week, and I love it. Like, I don't want to go back. So this is what has changed. This is my catch-all, but as you can see, at the end of November, there is no December. I took my December out because in December, I am going to go full mini planner. So I've already got my December pages set up in here. I've already got my little December cutout. And I've already got my pages numbered, and they're in here and they're ready to go. So we're going to do mini dashboard for December, and because I love this layout so much, I've already gone on to Happy Planner and bought a mini dashboard planner. It was $6 during their end of year planner sale, and I was super excited about it. I've gone mini, y'all. I have gone mini. So this is where we are currently. The only thing that's in here is November and December, and then I have mini pages back here and a mini folder, and then this cute little, I think it's supposed to be for pictures, but I'm honestly going to use it as like a little mini vision board like I have in my classic. So I'm still gonna do this on my monthly pages and my dashboards in my mini, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to make it small. So this will be kind of like a seasonal vision board. This is what I want to get done during these next 3 months, or a quarterly, I'm sorry, that's what it's called, a quarterly vision board. So like in the next 3 months, like all of December or all of winter, I want to get these things done. All of fall, I want to get these things done. So I have that, and then I have a couple of pages back here, sticker sheets back here from Creating & Co, because I love her sticker kits. But that's all I got in here, y'all, right now, and I'm super happy with it and I love it. But a lot of things are going to be changing in my classic. I'm not getting rid of my classic, y'all. I love my classic. I love the size of it. I just love it. So November is going to be the last month as far as catch-all goes, and then starting in December, all of these pages are going. They will all be in my mini. So that would mean in December, this planner stays on my work desk. I actually like that idea. To get into the rest of this, I have a little pocket and it's going to stay here in the front where my catch-all would have been. I just like it having it in the front. I really do. So it's gonna stay here, and then this will be like the first section. Now, on the sides, yes, I have sticky notes because I broke my label maker. Ooh. And I had to order a new one. So I'm waiting on my new label maker to come in with my new clear labels that I'm going to label the sides of these things. Now, I did these on purpose because I like them this way. I purposefully cut them in black so that I could write on them with silver marker. I love my silver marker. So these are going to be my categories. These are my subcategories up here. That's just how my brain works. Some people like to have their categories up here and their side categories down here, and that's perfectly fine. That's just not how my brain works. So I have my groups, which is all my Facebook groups. I have 3 groups that I'm a part of on Facebook that I check daily. Other than checking these 3 things and possibly posting pictures from an event, I don't get on Facebook. So this is my Facebook time. I do it 30 minutes in the morning, sometimes not even that. Sometimes I try to get off in 15 minutes because I don't want to be on there. There's too much negativity out there and I'm not about that life. So I have these things in here. So I have a little tracker for that, and then I have daily sheets for my calligraphy practice, and then society. The next thing is probably one of my most important sections. This is my Beachbody group. We are called Diamonds in the Rough because, you know, you start out as coal and all the pressure that gets put on you and all the changes that go through life, and when you come out, you're a diamond. And I love that my Beachbody coach chose this name. So we call it DITR, Diamond in the Rough. So in here, I have to date this for December. I have my weekly spread pages. This is part of Happy Planner's fitness package, and it actually comes with 6 undated months. I only keep 1 month in here at a time, but it tracks all of my food. It tracks my calorie intake, like currently I'm supposed to be having 2,000 calories a day. Then I have my exercise and my water, and then I love how over here it's got your weekly goals and any notes that you need to take. I probably will use the weekly goals, but I will probably put like a quote here because I don't really take a whole lot of notes during the week. So I have that and I love it, but that's all that's in that first part of that section. Then you get into our sub tabs. I got personal stats, nutrition, and team. Sorry about that, y'all. My mama called me. When mama calls, you answer the phone. I hit social tab, and now it's got sub tabs. So the dashboard definitely works for me for that. I did get dashboard insert pages for 2021 because I knew going for that, I love the dashboard layout. So I knew I was gonna need it somewhere. So I'm glad I got them. All of my social media stuff gets put in this very first planner. Like, I don't have multiple pages that I have to look at every single day to do basically all my social media stuff. This is my work planner. When I come home and I sit down and I'm working on my work stuff, it's either YouTube or my shop. So having it all in one location just made it easier to know what I needed to get done for the day during the time frame that I had, because my time is limited. And having flipped between all the planners drives me bonkers. So we'll go in one planner. So also in this very front thing, I have my Instagram tracker. Now, this has changed because of the fact that I went down to one Instagram. I had 6 of them, y'all. 6 Instagrams. That's crazy. So this is my Instagram tracker, and then we get into my sub categories. So we have Authentically Ashton, which is YouTube, which is what you're all on. And then I'm keeping a list of things that I could do for Vlogmas. These are not all things I'm going to do for Vlogmas, but I have a list so that when I am ready for it, I have it. I did keep my monthly pages in here just because it's easy for me to see a whole view and plan the whole view. This is why I really put it in here. I keep all my trackers in here for YouTube, all my content videos, my wish list, and any notes. Like I watch CATHRIN Manning, which I will link her down below. She is awesome when it comes to figuring out your YouTube and social media and trying to make it work for you. So I kind of needed that. I need her inspiration. She helps me. But she also just did a video with Stevie from Balanced by Stevie. And it's about finances for your YouTube, things you need to track. Like if you're actually trying to make a business out of your YouTube and get money for it and be monetized, the things you need to keep come tax season. So I really like that. So I keep notes about YouTube, making my YouTube better in my YouTube section. And then you got Ashton Renee Designs, which will open officially on February the 1st. And then the next tab is blank because I don't know what I'm going to put in here. The next category we have is Make a List. So I don't really know what to call this other than Make a List or miscellaneous, and I don't really like writing miscellaneous in here. So we're just doing Make a List, and it's literally just all of my trackers. So these subcategories are actually the most subcategories I have in any of my categories. These awesome sheets came from Happy Planner. It is a note block pad that you just rip the page off, and I hole punched them. These are fabulous, y'all. There went my southern, I apologize. So automatically this box up here is broken down into 3. And then I take a pen and I just continue the line down into this box because this is what I've been using for my project tracker. So like I write what the end game of the project is. So like I want a cleaned out back porch. The deadline was to have it done by the end of this month. We're about halfway there, me and my mama. And then I write down all the things that have to get done to reach this goal. So the end game is this project, but these 2 things have to happen before this happens, and these things have to happen to get these things done. So having this for a project list has been awesome. I would highly recommend them. I also kept a couple more pages in here because I have a couple more projects coming up, and I think these would be awesome to use for that. So up here, this is what our normal Make a List category is for. This year, next year, trackers, wish list, and this says budget, which you can't really see because I didn't cut these correctly. And then next year, which there's nothing in there because I just decided I wanted to start having a next year tab where I can start planning things for the next year at the end of the season. So like, for example, we're getting ready for Christmas. You're gonna be seeing my Christmas videos starting December the 1st, and I will know going through those Christmas stuff, what I'm gonna need for the following year. Because like I don't remember when we were decorating last year, if I put something away, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get a new bulb for that, or I'm gonna have to get a new battery for that, or I really want to get a new penguin for my penguin set. I don't know. So when I'm putting that Christmas stuff up or even putting that Christmas stuff away, I can make a note so that come next Christmas, I know I can pull that sheet out, I can go shop and be like, I need these things to get stuff set up for this Christmas. So, but I'm gonna be able to do that after every season, after every holiday. I'll have a little note that I can take with me to get shopping for the next year's holiday. So then we move on to tracker. The next one is wish list. So the only thing I have in here currently is my sticker book wish list because y'all know I'm obsessed with my Happy Planner sticker books. And then we got budget. This is gonna be my new book nerd section. So as you guys know, I'm a book nerd. I love to read, and this is going to help me keep track of. Right now, this is my December. That was supposed to be my part of my catch-all, and I'm transferring to the mini, so that doesn't work. So I'm putting it in here. I'm going to write down if there's a book and I want to get it, I could write down the release for it. I can make notes about it. I haven't fully figured out how I want to use this, other than the fact that I know I want to write down book releases in it. So the first tab that we have up here is to be read. We have statistics, we have authors, and we have review. So the to be read is literally just going to be notebook paper, probably, on the books that I want to read. The next thing is going to be my statistics. Basically, all it's going to be is the books that I read for that month and then what kind of books they were. So like I've been switching between physical books and ebooks and audiobooks. So I like to keep track of how many of different kinds that I'm actually reading. And then I have author sheets, because if I find an author that I really like Rick Riordan, he is one of my all-time favorite writers, I will keep a page in here with all the books that he has written. The last tab we have is reviews, and I want to keep a book review. The last tab we have is library, which is where I work. So I really like these classic pages, classic vertical for that. And I did buy classic vertical pages going forward, and now I kind of regret buying them because I bought them specifically for my library stuff, but I'm contemplating putting my library stuff in my mini, because in that way I can keep all of my going out of this household stuff in one location. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I have them if I need them. So I did those, and we were closed this week due to COVID, and we are going to be closed again this week due to COVID, and I'm kind of sad because I really like this spread. And then I have info, which is like our passwords and special stuff at the library, and then I have events, which I'm going to change to webinars, and I've already cut the sheet out for it. I just haven't popped it in here yet. And then I keep a list of the webinars that we do for the library. And then last but not least, I have a release section for books for the library, because the way that library releases books work are different than, say, me as a person just buying a book that is releasing that I want. So I know this is a very long video, guys, and I apologize, but that is everything that's going to be changing in my catch-all. You already saw the mini that I'm going to be adding. I'm going to be doing dashboard, and I honestly think I'm going to add my library stuff in here. So I'm going to try 2 weeks of classic. I'm going to try 2 weeks of dashboard and see which one works better for me going into the new year. But to me, that's what November and December is about, is figuring out what's going to work best for you with the mindset that you have now going in to the next year, because those are the times to get prepped for that. So I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to my channel down below, and I hope y'all have a great week. Bye.